And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. This weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And here we go from Chicago. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Let's mix it up to the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get him to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He took a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to down it by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running with Walker again. Having gain up about a handful there. Set to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Sending the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, Walker. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
This time it's a passing play. Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think think that was a throw, Kate. It just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Here he goes, third and long. Brought in inside the 20. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Walker on first down. And he only needed one more step for the score. They stop him at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Oh, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that. Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. On play action, Williams. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. That is not a good omen at all. You've spent so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on. Defense coming out swinging as they try backing them up further here. It's second and long. Working from the gun, Williams. His first throw is an interception. The Clemson rookie has it. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception. You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Walker trying to run for the first. Running in the red zone. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Seahawks with an early lead. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. The gun. Here's Williams. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jesse Bates into pick it off. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
They go play action on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bears' 8-yard line.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Dropping back to throw. Brings it in. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 20-zip lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
At their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Under 10.
Off the play fake, Williams. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start to fight back for their first points of this game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect calm catch and sleeping to start that drive.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchdown. First and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. He's dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Fields this clean at the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And the Seahawks have it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
1st and 10 from the 43. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He's picked up close to 40. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Williams on 1st down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Benson now from the gun. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Williams set to pass. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Got a man downfield. This is Jackson. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All set to go now from the 35. Motioning one of the tight ends. Now an inside give to Walker. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Staying with Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hauled in left side. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to be set up just a few yards from Pater here. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. And he goes down. The Bears got it. Offense in a hurry up here.
2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal. They're going to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From 37 yards in the right hash. Dicker connects there. And just before halftime, Gronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Bears 7.
Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't hear him no more. Sing it again, don't feel it no more. Jump in the minute, they can't do it no more. I'm a wave and they doing no show. What's it used to be?
We'll see what the 1st half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. He fields it from the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Got a man, Loveland has it. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. Now Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Benson on 1st and 10. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. Working from the gun, Williams. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point of this game, and failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback.